Good morning. How are you today? Today's story is Bird School, and I hope you enjoy it. Written by me and illustrated by Google. Bird School. Deep in the woods was a school for owls. The school was a happy place where who was the most important question. What, why, where, when, and how were only sometimes asked. The wisest owls were teachers, and the young owls came to learn. Some other birds wanted to come to the owl school. The principal owl asked, "Who wants to come to our school?" It turned out there were 5 little birds who wanted to join. First, there was a little magpie who liked to screech and chatter. The principal owl said, "I don't know about magpies. They're too noisy for our school." The magpie promised to be a quiet learner. The principal owl said, "Okay, we'll try for 1 week. If you're quiet, you can stay." Next was the hummingbird, who liked to fly close to everyone. The principal owl said, "I don't know about hummingbirds." They fly too close to everyone in our school. The hummingbird promised to keep her distance from the other students. The principal owl said, "Okay, we'll try for 1 week." If you keep your distance, you can stay. Along came a buzzard who liked to grab onto the other birds with her sharp talons and make them squeak. The principal owl said, "I don't know about buzzards. They're too grabby for our school." The buzzard promised to have nice talons. The principal owl said, "Okay, we'll try for 1 week. If you have nice talons, then you can stay." A parrot tried to come to the owl school. No one could get any information from the parrot because he kept saying everything the teacher and the principal said. Instead of saying anything, the principal owl just wrote a note and said, "I don't know about parrots. They're too hard to teach. They keep repeating everything we say. They're really confusing." The parrot promised to stop repeating everything everyone said. The principal owl said, "Okay, we'll try for 1 week. If you stop repeating everything, you can stay." Lastly was the crow, who wanted to do her own thing and wasn't even listening because she was looking in a shiny mirror. The principal owl said, "I don't know about crows. They're too busy not listening for our school." The crow promised to listen. The principal owl said, "Okay, we'll try for 1 week. if you can listen and you can stay. The first day was pretty good. Everyone was trying so hard to be like an owl. Except for their different sizes and colors, no one knew there was a magpie, hummingbird, buzzard, parrot, or crow in the class. The second day, the new birds started to forget to ask, "Who?" The owl teacher said that this will never do. Day number 3, the magpie started to let out a screech. As soon as she did, she put her hand over her beak. While the little magpie was holding her beak, the hummingbird started hovering close to the other birds. She was too close to the buzzard, who grabbed her with her sharp talons. The hummingbird shouted, "Ouch! That hurts!" For 10 minutes, the parrot kept repeating what the hummingbird said, shouting, "Ouch! That hurts! Ouch! That hurts! Ouch! That hurts!" All the while, the crow was doing her own thing and looking in the shiny mirror. The next day was even worse. The teacher talked to the principal owl and said that this wasn't working out, that the new students were nothing like the owls she usually taught. The principal owl said, "Let's give the new birds a day off. We'll see how quiet our school is without them." The next day, only the owls were back in the owl school. It was so quiet. The teacher needed to take an aspirin. The principal owl said, "It seems much too quiet in our school. There's no magpie chatter and screeching. There's no hovering. There's no sharp, grabby talons. No one repeating everything said, and no crows doing their own thing, staring in a shiny mirror." Only who is being answered, not what, why, where, when, and how. The teacher began to realize that just because the other birds were different, that there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, some of the younger owls were learning to ask questions besides who. The principal owl said, "I think we should invite the other birds back. Although they were different, they made our school much more exciting." So they called the other birds back and changed the school name from Owl School to Bird School. Birds from far and wide now come to Bird School. They learn lots of different things and stay home now not because they are different. They only stay home now if they have the bird flu. The end.